What's up, y'all? So we're gonna pull some cards. The Page of Cups. The world is your oyster. Cherry. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Cups. As usual, the page brings in a youthful perspective, but he's still willing to take a good look at his reflection in order to understand his true feelings. As determined and studious as he may sometimes seem, make no mistake, the page is also fun and young at heart. He can relax and take the time to gaze deeply into his feelings and motives, or whatever needs gazing into. This card is a sign that it's a good time to start a new creative endeavor. Although it doesn't have to involve getting your head wet. It may be called the company chair, but we all know who actually sits there. This card reminds you that you're the one who holds the reins. The winged upholstery represents your freedom to fly, while the top reminds you that you're not to spin your wheels. You're in control. You sit and stand as you wish. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. Hope y'all did too. Everything on your wish list. Ooh. Obsessed with these. Only thing I got myself for Christmas this year. And same thing happened last year. I got an Oracle deck for someone else and ended up keeping it. I got him something else equally awesome. Oh, here it is. Supposed to read the Ten of Pentacles first. In the future position, this is indicative of how 2025 might go for you if this message resonates. Treats, success, and family are inarguably intertwined. Your success was not a flash in the pan. It's been a long process, and now you have complete fulfillment. Take note of the arched doorway here, a bridge that represents connection, love, and respect. So be generous. Good relationships and returning affection bring their own reasons to purr with contentment. Yeah. I think next year is going to be good. I have a great feeling about it. This is the Dia de los Muertos Oracle deck from Ritual and shouts out to my Gemini twin Lisa and Christopher Unicorn, who bought a house on an island in Nicaragua and says it's the most beautiful place on earth. ofrenda. So we should play some meditation music or something. And one of my best discoveries this year is that people make videos with psychedelic visuals and put meditation music in the background. Why wouldn't you have that on all the time? Ofrenda. I'm obsessed with this deck, by the way. I probably already said Ofrenda. 30. Should probably use a flashlight on my phone. Death is our companion, our guide, our advisor. We look to her when we need a reminder of who and what is important in our life. What stories will your family tell about you when it comes time to place your photograph on the ofrenda? Guess that's where they put photographs of people who crossed on to the other side. And if you lost any loved ones this year, I'm sorry to hear that. But we are all eternal beings, and there are truly no goodbyes. Only see you later. So keep that in mind. And what's this say? See, taste, touch, and feel your devotion. Beloved, please know that the most challenging part of leaving the earth plane was knowing it would cause you pain. I pray that you will one day awaken to discover that although my physical being is no longer with you, my spirit, my soul, the true me is and will always be. I honor your grieving process and look forward to the day you accept the formless version of me as a valuable and viable ally. The best I can offer you at this moment is the hope that as you endeavor to resonate closer to my wavelength, we will resume communication, albeit in a new way. Just as you cherish special memories with me, I cherish those too and carry them with me on my invisible soul altar. In the non physical world, the memories become more vivid over time and create a parallel reality as alive as you are. It is appropriate to feel untethered during this time of loss. However, you don't have to carry this heaviness with you for the rest of your life. When you place a photograph of me or a physical item that was mine on your ofrenda, it gives your grief a place outside your body to honor me. When you create an altar, you'll discover it can alter your perception in a most magical way. Ofrenda, which means offering, are altars that come in all shapes and sizes. In a city apartment, an ofrenda might be very small. In the village, it might be enormous, with a huge table creaking under the weight of fruit and sugar cane with designs of marigold petals and guavas on the floor, stretching into the corners of the room. Ofrendas are also made in public spaces such as schools, churchyards, parks, and museums. The entire Zocalo in Mexico City's historic center becomes a mega ofrenda at the end of October. As ofrenda might be dedicated to specific people, making it more personal, to ancestry in general, or to celebrities or historic figures. An ofrenda made in the Mexico Aztec indigenous tradition will often be made outdoors on the ground with four distinct quadrants that honor the directions. Whether simple or elaborate, ofrendas have levels of symbolism representing the underworld, the material world, and heaven. An ofrenda might be lined with papel picado, punch paper, scattered with marigold petals, candles, copal, sugar skulls, and sweet bread known as bread of the dead. On the most outward facing layer are the photos of ancestors, food, drinks, and cherished possessions of departed loved ones. Creating and tending to the ofrenda is a way to assuage the heartache felt in the wake of a loved one's passing. The Aztecs believed that to create was to connect with the gods. Express your creative soul when making your ofrendas and honoring your departed beloveds. My altered perspective allows me to remember my departed beloved and transform my sorrow into a work of heart. Beautiful. So we're supposed to do a dreamscape. Balance. That is something we should all strive to have more of in 2025. Life is a juggling act, and it takes a lot of effort to maintain all the different areas of our lives. You know what I mean? It's like hard enough just to remember to to change your transmission fluid and your oil, and make sure there's radiator fluid in there on a regular basis. If you don't, it costs you a lot of money apparently. Change your transmission fluid every 30,000 miles. Yeah. Ask me how I know. Got the white owl. The white owl has been a recurring symbol spanning thousands of years. The white color is often associated with purity and youthfulness. The white owl embodies all species of owls' traits in readings, knowledge, wisdom, and exceptional insight. They have extraordinary long range vision for hunting prey. This ability to see through distance in time gives the reader a clear insight into what actions are needed when a message is delivered. In the Dreamscape Oracle, owls are messengers who carry critical communications in and out of the portals. Time to undertake a new spiritual pursuit. Ponder the cycle of life and death. Death isn't really so scary when you realize this is just a portal to another phase in your life. Yeah, it's hard to even realize it sometimes when you're transitioning from one phase of your life to another. But I've had this happen so many times. It's just like you're just kind of on autopilot, moving your stuff from one place to another, and you don't really stop to think, "Wow, this is the last time my life will ever be like this." Crazy. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lifetimes. So wild. I feel like I'm unrecognizable from myself a year ago, every single year. It might be a Gemini thing. Oh yeah, we're supposed to do a both tarot. Thoth agreed to be the head of my spiritual team if I got him tattooed on my titty right here. On the cloud that's raining on the purple rabbit. It was randomly tattooed on myself one day. Oh yeah, she did a great job. Picnic tattoos. Go get a tattoo from her. She's awesome. Whoa, this guy's really wanting to come out. Abundance, wow. Abundance and virtue. Meaning, we will obtain abundance if we become more virtuous. And, it's like, I remember hearing somebody say that character is who you are when nobody's looking. Character is who you are in your thought life, and it's like, so like, nobody wants a fake friend. And what is a fake friend? A fake friend is somebody who acts a certain way, but that's not how they really are inside their own heads. You know what I mean? They might be plotting and scheming in their heads, but acting like, they're your best buddy on the outside, just like waiting for their chance to pull the wool over your eyes or whatever. There's people out there in the world like that. And I feel like, I'm supposed to say that. I mean, we all know this, but sometimes we need a reminder that we have to be careful with other people and who we give our trust to. In my opinion, we should make people earn our trust. Never give it away all at the same time just because the vibes are good when you first meet somebody, because you'll probably live to regret it, as I have done in the past. So we're supposed to pull a rest of my or oh yes. I'm supposed to pull a wisdom oracle.